welcome back. In this video, we'll start a new project, project number 12. It is a data set about Amazon fire happen uh, in some year like 1998. Started from 1998. The data we have like 1990 from started from 1998. So I have imported libraries pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and cbon. After that, we try to read our data frame, and this is the uh, 5 rows head of our data set. 5 rows. We'll see uh, how much data we have. Let's take take get a shape of the data. So we have like 6,000 rows and 5 column over here. You can see that what we have. After that, what we check the tail because we want to know uh, the data, the date we till have means let's check the data tail, and we'll get. So we have the data set and the date till 2016. Okay. After that, we will check the number of column. We know how many column we have, but we as a after that we'll check data.info. We'll get information about our data. And oh, sorry, and we'll get the information about data. So we have like 5 column: year, state, month, number, date, and a year is in the int format. So you can see here. After that, we have a object, 3 object, and one is float. The number is how many time the fire happened in that day, or in that day, a specific day. So here 128 the time fire happen in a day. After that, what we see, we'll check the unique values we have in a month. So we'll go, and do we have a month? Yeah, we have a month over there. So okay, and I'll get a unique value. Unique. So you can see these are I don't know the language exactly, but it is not in English. So but these are the 12 month: January, February, Marco means March, April means April, Mio means May, Juno means June, Julo means July, and all of this. So what we do, we'll go and change this uh, month into a English month. We as January we say. Okay, and after that we'll check df dot unique. Unique. Okay, and we'll get all the unique values. We should get a unique value, number of unique actually, and unique. So we'll get a number of unique values in our data set. In year, we have like 20 20 different year. Then we have a 23 state in our data set. We have a 12 month. You can see here in number, the total number is it is given like the unique values. And date, we have 20 different dates over there. So after that, we'll go and check a describe function. It gives the description about functionality: mean, median, 25%, 50%, 75%, mean and maximum standard deviation of that a data set. Which column have the int value. So year and number have int value, and you get all the description related to that. After that, what we going to check, we're going to check df dot state. We have a state, different state. Let's check and value count. We'll get a value count over here. So we'll get a value count. You can see Rio. These are the state in Brazil. You can see here Para, Pew, I don't know the name, Santa Sernia, São Paulo. Okay, these are the states in Brazil, and the number, the count of those. number repeatedly happen in this thing, in this data set. After that, we will check is null any null value in the data set, and we'll sum it out. So we'll get, so we don't have any null value in our data set. All the rows are filled with some value. So we'll check how many duplicate are present in our data set, and we'll find and remove that data duplicate value which are present in our data set. So how we get our duplicate value, df dot duplicate, and we'll get all the duplicate value. So here you can see, uh, right now we are not, it is not showing because it is showing in a true or false format. So we'll use this one, and we'll get, like here in number we don't have a value over here, so I'm getting this one. But you can see the first row, here we have all the value, but we are still getting, I don't know the reason, but these are the rows which are duplicate. Like these are, uh, these are the row which are duplicate. You can see 259 is a duplicate, then directly this value. So we can check the count also. So if you want a count, you can check the count, a total number of duplicate value in year. Like total we have 32, 32 duplicate value in our data set. After that we will what we do, will will drop that. Df is equal to df dot df dot drop hits, and I'll write and will drop that. So all of the 32 rows will be will be uh, dropped from our data set. We'll check. Now you can see here, before that we have, like, you can go and check here how many rows we have, the shape, like 6454, and now we have 6422. So we remove 32 rows from our data set. Now what we do, we rename the month name in English, because we, I don't know the language it is in, Brazil, and I don't know what language they use. You can Google it out. So I'll just write df dot month name. You can just write it as a month, but I'll give the month name. And from df, which column we have, month. So I'll apply dot map function, and we pass the uh, pass the. So first of all, I'll go here and I'll just do one thing. I'll just call that. So I'll get value count, or unique, sorry, unique. So I'll get all the unique, so I can use that. Now I'll just copy here, and I'll just write into English which I wanted, Jan. But I have the second one, February. So I'll write the Feb. Then we have March, Marco. We'll just write it here and see, and we'll write Mark. You can just write MAR, or if you want to write a full form, you can just do it. Write it full word. Now we have a April. I'll just write. Then we have May. How to write it into a string format. So always remember. Then we have a June. Then we have a July. Then we have August. August here. Then we have August, and the next one is September. We'll use that. Write it here. You can write September. Then we have the October right here. Then we have October. Then we have November. We'll just write it here. Put it, pass it here. Write November. Then we have the last one, December. Write it here. December. And just so let's try. There's something invalid at August. So we'll just go and check. Now it is converted into a format. Let's check. Do we have our all the months name? So we have all the month name. Now what we can do, we can drop that df dot drop the month which is which was available before. So you can drop that. Now what we do, we'll do a group by thing first of all. We'll not drop that thing because it is not that important, but we can drop it after that. We'll group by, group by on our month name column. Group by on. Sorry, I right something wrong. That's the reason. Group by on month column, and after that, actually I have given the wrong bracket. I have to give the uh, round bracket. After that, I'll use uh, the aggregation function because you cannot split on uh, a integer data because if we have a integer data and it is more, you can split it, but most of time we when we use the group by, we split it on a object or integer a string data, and after that we use the integer data to do the aggregation function. So we have a number over here. So we use the number. Okay, I used mistakenly. Now on number, what we gonna do? We'll just sum it out. Okay, on which month we have the fire? Like so, in April we have like this much of fire. On uh, January, like we have that much time number of time we have a fire. After that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna plot that uh, by using the plb dot figure. You can use the figure and then pass the figure size. So figure size is equal to, you can just pass 15, you can just pass 15 by 6, or if you want 8, you can use it. Whatever the number it is fit for your screen, you use it. Then we have sns dot bar plot because we are going to plot bar. We are using the bar plot. We are passing the x as a month name, and then we have a y. On a y axis we pass the number, and we have to give our data set to data is equal to df. So let's check what we get. You can see here we are getting the number, and on x-axis we have our month. So you can see this is the bar plot, and from bar plot you can see July has a highest number of fire. Okay, So after that, we are going to do the group by function on year, and we are going to plot or we are going to df dot group by function on year, and we are going to apply that on number. We are going to count that sum yearly. So we'll get on 1998 we the fire, how many times we have a fire. Okay, then we are going to plot by using the bar plot. We are going to copy that same code, and we'll just replace here the x-axis. We need a year. Let's plot that. On x-axis we have a year, and y-axis we have a number, and we have provided the date. So 2003 we like the uh, many time fire happen over there. Okay, so now we are going to plot in which state maximum number of forest fire case reported. So we'll just use the same code, and we are going to write here uh, a state, and we'll get like on which state we have the fire. So you can do one more thing here. You can just use sns as a s is equal to, you store it as a s, then s dot set set or uh, x axis or x title, s dot s title x title. You pass the x-axis, then I think to I have to check that, because this is how we do it. Or actually I need to use as dot. Now I'll just pass some, like I have on x-axis text. I'll just pass the, let's say, no, my code got stayed. The reason I done the mistake, I need to go on sns dot sns. You can tilt that actually. Here we can tilt this thing. We can tilt that, like those name we can tilt that plt dot rotation. Some we have called plt dot rotation actually, and to check that plt dot rotation. I'm not able to find right now, but I'll do it later. Okay, so we move forward, because now uh, find the total. We are going to find the total number of fire were reported in Amazon. So we'll check by using, I'll just do some aggregation function. Like here you can use df dot state, and we'll use over there is equal to, and we'll pass the name of Amazon, and we'll get Amazonas. So we'll get this thing. So we will pass it into a df. You can use that and just pass. So you'll get कि Amazon state में कितने बार fire हुई है, and you get the rows, number of rows. Then what we need the number here. So I'll just write number, and I'll just put a sum here. So I'll get Amazon state में कितने बार मतलब fire हुई है और उसका number I'll get for specific state. So you can see here what I have used. Now, now we are going to display the fire were reported in Amazons. So कौन से ईयर में कितना कितना फायर हुआ था वो हम डिस्प्ले करने जा रहे हैं. So I'll just take this code, and I'll paste it here, and I'll show. I'll just write it here. I'll store it into a Amazonas. Okay, I'll store it into Amazonas, and I'll just, you can see here after storing that. We'll write Amazona dot group by, and I'll just write here, here, and we'll use the number, and then we have some. Let's try. I think I did some mistake over here. Yeah, I got my mistake. Now I'll just, so you can see on which year we have, like, in only for Amazon, in Amazon state, in 1998, this much number of fire happen over there. Okay, so after that we'll do one more thing, and we'll display. uh, अब हम इस चीज पे ये लगाने जा रहे हैं, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, like we'll use the same thing over here. You can see I'll just write it here, and here on data we'll use the Amazons, because we have created one data small data frame, which is, so I'll get, and I'll just paste it here, name, because we cannot use the state over there. We'll just, yes. So now you can see on Amazon in 2002, uh, there's a high number of fire happen over there. Okay, so you can go and get a specific uh, state, and in specific state you get the fire happen over there. Okay, after that we are going to, I'll just check that out. So,